Barely. Change headsets.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sabetha High School for this matchup between the visitors from Nemaha Central High School and your Sabetha Blue Jays. On behalf of Sabetha High School, we ask that parents please supervise your children throughout the game this evening. We would also like to remind you that USD 113 has a tobacco-free school grounds policy. Therefore, no tobacco products should be used on school property. USD 113 asks that all students, staff, patrons, and visitors adhere to this tobacco-free policy. Please remember that good sportsmanship is an expectation. Please allow the players to play, the coaches to coach, and officials to officiate, and the spectators to be positive supporters of their team.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Now let's begin tonight's girls game with the starters for each team. For the Thunder Nemaha Central, 5'9" senior, number 12, Ella Larkin. And for your Lady Jays, a 5'7" senior, number 3, McKenna Haverkamp. And for the Thunder, a 5'6" sophomore, number 14, Hallie Holthouse. And for your Lady Jays, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Mary Luker.
Good evening. You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbomber. Today is the 20th of December, and we are here at Nemaha at the Sabetha Blue Jay High School. We're the Lady Thunder, who are 5-0 on the season, the fourth-ranked team in Class 3A, getting set to take on the Sabetha Lady Blue Jays. They are currently 3-2 on the season. I'm Mike Stahlbomber. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. Caleb Ridenour with production work, and Bill Osterhaus on the camera. Going through starting lineups, I'll read those off to you here, starting with the Lady Jays. Have a 5'7" senior, number 3, McKenna Haverkamp. A 5'8" senior, number 10, Mary Lukert. A 5'8" senior, number 15, Haley Scobie. 5'9" senior, number 22, Jessica Gruber. And a 5'9" senior, number 30, Penn Batchelor. All seniors starters for the Lady Jays. Head coach Nate Ballman. Assistant coaches Joseph Gruber and Clayton Tennell. For Nemaha Central, a 5'9" senior, number 12, Ella Larkin. 5'6" sophomore, number 14, Hallie Holthouse. A 5'10" senior, number 15, Addie Holthouse. A 5'6" sophomore, number 30, Cammie Dollinghouse. And a 6' sophomore, number 31, Reagan Garrity. Head coach for Nemaha Central Lady Thunder is Haddon Hilton. Assistant coach is Curtis Tatkenhorst and Michael Glassick. Lady Jays have wins over Marysville, Royal Valley, and Jeff West. They have lost to Wamego and Riverside. Lady Thunder undefeated so far this season coming into this matchup. Usually it's a good matchup, and never know how it'll turn out. But Lady Thunder with wins over Centralia, St. Mary's, Holton, Hiawatha, and Perry LeCompton. This game will round out the December schedule, and we'll start back up on the 6th of January with a home game against Jeff West. Here we go with the tip. Nemaha Central in purple, the Lady Jays in white, and the Thunder control it to start. Cammie Dollinghouse out to Addie Holthouse. Near side to get it back to Cammie. They're going to set their offense up. Come to the near side. Zone defense from the Lady Jays. Hallie over to Cammie. Into the middle. Larkin, pass down low, finds Garrity. Up underneath, too far underneath the basket. And the ball goes up and under the rim. Blue Jays with the ball coming the other way. Haverkamp up with a shot, missed. Rebound, Holthouse. Addie Holthouse with the ball. Out of the corner, tip ball. Nice job by Cammie coming to the ball. Holt-Halley now. Over to Addie, top of the key. Larkin, high post. Dribbles out. Now over to Cammie. Addie Holthouse to Halley. Near side, Addie Holthouse with the ball. Coming up on a minute into the game. Holthouse pulls up for the jumper. That one's going to miss. Rebound. And a jump ball call as Cammie Dollinghouse comes in and ties up Halley Scobie. Thunder had the first possession. Blue Jays with the possession arrow on this one. Down into the corner. Batchelor. Now out to Lukert. Mary Lukert with the ball. Step back for three. That one's going to miss. Addie Holthouse grabs the loose ball off the floor. Holthouse into the middle of the lane. Lost it. Tipped it back. There's Larkin with the ball. In the lane. Shot up short. And the Blue Jays come out of there with it. Lukert here the near side. Lukert with the ball. Backs it up. Zone. A man defense from the Lady Thunder. Lukert driving on Halley. Steps back. Picks up her dribble. Gets it off to Scobie. Now here to the near side. Haverkamp. The shot for three is going to miss. Rebound Larkin. Larkin now over to Halley. Neither team has scored yet. 2 minutes into the game. Larkin in the lane. Kicks out to Halley. Now over to Addie. Into the middle. Larkin. Pass down low. Looking for Garrity. Is going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Nemaha Central. Nemaha Central trying to work that high-low pass down low. Garrity with the ball. Halley in the corner. Drives baseline. High dribble out to the corner. Cammie. Now Ella. Ella Larkin to Halley. Come to the near side. Cammie Dollinghouse skips it over to Addie. Back to the top of the key, near side. Cammie back. Dribble, back out. Over to Addie. Steps behind the line for a three shot. Good for Addie Holthouse. The Lady Thunder on the board first to start the game. Full court man defense from the Lady Thunder. Batchelor brings it over to Lukert. Lukert drives to the glass. Layup is good. Mary Lukert with a field goal. Knocked away out of bounds by Lukert. Ellie Ruski checking in for Addie Holthouse. Just under 5 minutes in, or at the five, just under the 5 minute mark. Allie now over to Ellie Ruski. Dollinghouse. She'll drive in, pulls up for that jumper. Back iron misses. Rebound to Reagan Garrity and a putback good. Batchelor over to Lukert. Kicked out. There's Scobie with the ball. Now to near side Lukert. Brings it to the near. Skip pass over to Batchelor. Drives in, pulls up from the jumper inside the free throw line and banks it in for her first basket of the game. 5-4, Nemaha Central. Dollinghouse, pass down low. Larkin back out to Halley. Now to Dollinghouse. She'll try the three, top the key. That one's going to miss and out of bounds. Halley Holthouse stepping out of bounds before touching the ball. Under 4 to go here in the first quarter. Lukert steps back, pulls up for the three. That one's going to be short. It's going to go out of bounds. Dollinghouse ahead to Halley. Down the middle, Larkin down the lane. Shot up is going to miss, too strong. Scobie with the ball on the backside. Pass ahead, finds Gruber. Layup missed. Larkin will bring it up the floor. Back to Hallie. Now over to Ellie Ruski. Dollinghouse. Hallie Holthouse with the ball down to the corner. Larkin. Tipped. Ruski coming to the ball. Now swings it over to Dollinghouse. Down to baseline. Garrity. Skip past Hallie. Tipped into the middle. Loose ball on the floor. Gruber gets it out to Batchelor. Haverkamp with the ball. Off to Lukert. Lukert down the lane. Pulls up for the jumper. Misses. Rebound loose on the floor. Tied up between Gruber and Garrity. Thunder with the possession arrow. Holthouse back in for Garrity, and Anna Hermish checking in for Hallie Holthouse. Pass up the floor, finds Larkin, now to the corner. Ruski, the open three, misses, just a little long. Hermish hits the floor, she's hurt. Down the floor, it's a 3-on-5. Shot up and a foul call. Hermish is still down on the floor, down on the other end of the court. She must have got hit in the face. Addie Holthouse called for the foul. First personal, first team. First foul called in the game at 2:25 first quarter. Boys game will be coming up after this one, after the girls contest. Number 1 ranked Sabetha Blue Jays and the boys team in Class 3A. They are 5-0. I think yes, that's correct. 5-0 or 4-1. They're 5-0, and they are taking on Nemaha Central at 2-3. We might take a short 15-second break or 30-second break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Well, they helped her up to the floor. I thought maybe we'd take a break, but we'll stay right here. Hermish slowly walking off the floor. Holding her forehead. I think she's just going to set her down. Hopefully she turns out okay. I think she might have gotten hit in the face pretty hard, or in the head there. Might have caused a concussion type incident there. Hopefully she's okay. So shooting free throws now. Force about the chance to tie it up. Free throw misses from number 3, McKenna Haverkamp. Missed the first one. She'll shoot another. Haverkamp's second free throw ties the game at 5. Addie Holthouse with the ball. Down to Larkin on the post. Across the lane. There's Garrity coming down the lane. Missed a layup. Tipped around. There's Larkin, grabs it. Kicks it back out. Thunder missed a good opportunity to pick a layup up there. Dollinghouse into the corner. Garrity. There's Larkin. She'll pull up for that jumper. It's short. Dollinghouse with the rebound. Now loose ball on the floor. Grabbed by Garrity. Thunder still control the ball. Under a minute to go, or 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tied at 5. Ruski over to Dollinghouse through her hands. She tracks it back down. Gets it to Hattie. Now to Larkin. Garrity. Holthouse. Steps in. Pulls up for the jumper. Front iron missed. Rebound pulled down by Scobie. It turns right into Larkin, who ties her up. Blue Jays with the possession arrow. Blue Jays with the ball, minute 35 and counting. Lukert driving, lost it, out of bounds. Hallie Holthouse with the ball. Needing some help now, finds Ellie Ruski. Now over to Callie Honeyman into the game there. Now we have another jump ball call, possession arrow to Nemaha Central. They get it into Addie Holthouse. Skip pass over to Honeyman, driving baseline, a foul call on number 30, Penn Batchelor. She picks up her first personal, first team. Holthouse to Honeyman. Over to Hallie Holthouse. Out, Ellie Ruski. Back to Hallie. Baseline, Garrity. Out. Now to the near side, Honeyman. Holthouse in the corner. Addie Holthouse finds Garrity. High post. Kicks it back out. Ellie Ruski. Honeyman pulls up for the jumper. Blocked. And Penn Batchelor comes up with the ball. Out to Lukert. Mary Lukert passing ahead. Finds Scobie. The layup good for Hallie Scobie. The Jays up by 2. Head to Honeyman. Addie Holthouse with the ball. Honeyman. Low post. There's Garrity. Turnaround jumper. Missed. Rebound goes to the Jays. Batchelor again with the rebound. Honeyman. Hayden. Down low. Gruber. Flashing open. Shot up. Missed. Loose ball on the floor. Grabbed by Gruber. Now still loose. Picked up by Ellie Ruski. Ruski. Around defenders. Looking up the floor. No foul call there, and it's the end of the first quarter. Jays lead 7-5 on Nemaha Central after the first 8. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Lady Jays lead 7-5 on Nemaha Central after the first 8 minutes. On the floor for Nemaha Central, we have Hallie Holthouse, Cammie Dollinghouse, Ella Larkin, Reagan Garrity, and Callie Honeyman. Hayden, Lukert, Batchelor, Scobie, and Gruber on the floor for the Jays. Scobie down the lane, up with a shot, too strong. Larkin with the rebound. Excuse me, that's Honeyman with the rebound. There's Larkin, now skips it over to Hallie. It goes through her hands and out of bounds, turns it over. Back to Sabetha. Lukert comes to the near side. Batchelor. She's going to drive to the low post. Call for a travel. Nice defense as Dollinghouse came over to help, cutting off her path to the basket and forced her to travel. Working across half court. Honeyman down to the baseline. Garrity. Dollinghouse. Honeyman. Looking to make the pass, and Lukert. Well-timed interception of the ball. Lukert with the ball is going to drive. Passes to the corner. There's a shot from Hayden is good. Alexia Hayden with her first three-pointer, a basket. in the second quarter, and the Jays out to a 10-5 lead over Nemaha Central. Honeyman, Holthouse, now to Dollinghouse in the lane, pulls up for the jumper, in and out, missed. Tip ball, grabbed by the Jays. They're off and running again. Lukert pushing down the floor, and another layup. Nemaha Central getting beat back on the fast break, and a timeout called by head coach Haddon Hilchin. 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Blue Jays leading Nemaha Central 12-5 now here in the second quarter, 6:24. Nemaha Central struggling to get the ball in the basket here so far in this game. Dollinghouse. Now to Halley. To Addy. Skip pass over to Cammie Dollinghouse. Now to Garrity in the corner. Holthouse in the lane. Now a holding call on number 32, Alexa Hayden. It'll be her first. Alexia Hayden. Her first, second team. Dollinghouse gets it in to Holthouse or Larkin there. Holthouse with the ball. Dollinghouse, Garrity. Back out high. Holthouse in the lane, free throw line, missed. Rebound, Garrity, put back, that missed as well. Addie Holthouse grabbing the ball back and puts it in for two. 12-7, Thunder down by 5. Holthouse nearly getting a steal. Scobie. Call for a travel. Gruber and Hayden come out. Find Halley up the floor. Now back to Cammie into the middle. Holthouse down low looking for Garrity. Tipped away out of bounds by Scobie. Oh, they're going to say it's off Nemaha Central. I know I'm a little ways up here, but it sure looked like that was off Sabetha. Lukert with the ball. Far wing, now down to the low post. Kicks it across the floor. Harder. Now out to Scobie. Gives it up to Lukert. That's Leah Lukert. Haberkamp. Needs some help. Finds Leah Lukert. Now over to Mary Lukert. Picks up her dribble, needing some help. Finds the low post. Scobie. Skip pass. Haberkamp will try the three. That one too strong. They're going to call a foul on Nemaha Central underneath. Called it on Hallie Holthouse, a push from behind on Lukert. Her first, second team. Ruski goes in, Garrity comes out. Out high to Scobie. Back into the middle. Haberkamp to Lukert. Lukert trying a three. That one's short. Right into the hands of Ruski. Ruski needing some help now. Gets it off to Larkin. Gives it up to Ruski. 4:20 and counting here in the second quarter. 5-point lead for Sabetha. Addie Holthouse in the corner. Back out to Halley. Now high of the key. Out high. Top of the key. Now to Dollinghouse near side. Larkin, baseline, drive, shot up, partially blocked. Loose ball, still loose on the floor. Now it's picked up by Nemaha Central. Flip back. Nice save by Ruski getting to it quickly before it goes into backcourt. Thunder get another chance at it. Skip pass over to Ruski. Dollinghouse. Now to Halley. Ruski with the ball. Tip ball. Blue Jays take it away. Leah Lukert. Haverkamp. Now to Mary. Mary Lukert driving. Picked up by Dollinghouse. There's a shot up from the three-point line. Good from number 15, Hallie Scobie. Pair of three-pointers here in the second quarter for Sabetha. 8-point lead for the Jays, 15-7. Turnover by Nemaha Central. Jays with the ball again. 3 minutes to go here till half. Mary Lukert over to Leah. Leah Lukert driving the baseline, lost it out of bounds, but it goes off of Ellie Ruski's hands. Last touched by her. Gruber will head back in. Scobie comes out for Sabetha. Hayden into Mary Lukert. She'll pull up for the three. Short. Gruber gets the rebound. Out to Mary Lukert again. Lukert needing some help, picking up her dribble. Hands it off. And now going to call a double dribble call on the Lady Jays. Batchelor checks back in as Leah Lukert comes out. Ruski with the ball. Dollinghouse driving into the lane. Shot up. That's short again. She's been short on a lot of her shots. Not been able to get them to fall here. If she could hit them free throws or them shots in the paint, she would have 8 points already, and this would be a tie game. Batchelor down to the baseline. Pulls up for the jumper. Misses. Right into the hands of Addie Holthouse. Holthouse. Down the floor, kicks off. Cammie Dollinghouse will try the three. Good for Cammie Dollinghouse. A badly needed three for Nemaha Central. Five-point lead for Sabetha. Minute 43 to go till half. Hayden with the ball. Now to Gruber, down low. And a foul called on Nemaha Central. They got it to Haverkamp, who was right underneath the basket. Ellie Ruski with the foul, her first, third team. Was a good foul to give. Keep her from getting an easy score. Addie Holthouse comes out. Lukert driving. A blocking foul goes against Nemaha Central. That'll be on Hallie Holthouse, will be her second. Fourth team foul. Callie Honeyman checking back into the game. Hallie Holthouse will come out. Haverkamp with the ball, looking to pass down to Lukert, off her hands and out of bounds. Trying to feed, go high and pass back down low. Couldn't hang on. Minute 22 here in the second quarter. Results left. 15-10. Nemaha Central down by 5. There's Larkin in the lane, and she's going to get called for the travel. Sometimes you just got to pull up and take those shots. Instead, it turns to a turnover. Jays with the ball, coming up on a minute to go. Lukert to the baseline, turn back. Now back out. Haverkamp over to Hayden. Hayden drives to the free throw line. Turning it back away, gives it off to Haverkamp. Now out high to Batchelor. Batchelor, Haverkamp. Back out high to Lukert. Barry Lukert with the ball. Out to the near side. Ben Batchelor back out to Lukert. Lukert down to the baseline with a shot. I think it's partially blocked and no foul call. Thunder with the ball ahead to Dollinghouse. Down to Larkin. Larkin pulls up for the jumper. Good for Ella Larkin. Her first field goal in the game. The Jays with a 3-point lead. Lukert to the corner. Hayden driving in to the lane. Shot up. Is going to miss. And that's the end of the first half. The Jays leading Nemaha Central by 3, 15-12. We'll take a break. Recognize our sponsors for our channel station. Back with some halftime stats. Start of the second half. You're watching SCTV.
Do you want to be part of something big where you play a role in not only your day-to-day tasks, but also in the communities that you serve? Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We have more than 25 locations across Northeast Kansas, Southeast Nebraska, and Northwest Missouri, and offer career opportunities in all areas of our core divisions of grain, energy, and agronomy. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. To us, investing in our people and operations means everyone can do their best work safely while assisting in our mission of helping our patrons achieve value and growth. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success with opportunities for individual growth, come join our team.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships,
Pride. My reason why is to keep going.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of 6th graders, 12% of 8th graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
Welcome back to SCTV. We're about a minute and a half away from the start of the second half. Lady Thunder back out on the floor warming up, waiting for the Lady Jays to come out as well. Scoring in this game, starting off with the Sabetha Lady Jays, we have McKenna Haverkamp with 1 point, 1 of 2 at the free throw line in the first quarter. Mary Lukert with 4 points, a field goal in each of the 2 quarters. Haley Scobie with 5 points, a field goal in the first quarter and a 3-pointer in the second. Penn Batchelor with a field goal in the first quarter, and Alexia Hayden with a 3-ball in the second quarter for 3 for her. For Nemaha Central, Ella Larkin with 2 points coming in the field goal in the second quarter. Addie Holthouse with 5, a 3-ball in the first quarter and a field goal in the second. Cammie Dollinghouse with a 3-ball in the third quarter, and Reagan Garrity with a field goal in the first. Jays, actually Nemaha Central, Lady Thunder led part of the first half here. Most of the first half till we got towards the end, and the Jays were able to overtake them, have a 7-5 lead after the first quarter. In the second, Lady Jays outscored the Thunder 8-7 to give the Sabetha this 3-point 15-12 lead at halftime. Penn Batchelor and Alexia Hayden with 1 foul each, and Nemaha Central's Hallie Holthouse with 2, Ellie Ruski and Addie Holthouse with 1 each. Looks like Nemaha Central will have the ball first to start the second half. On the floor for the Lady Thunder, Addie Holthouse, Cammie Dollinghouse, Ella Larkin, Reagan Garrity, and Hallie Holthouse, all starters for Nemaha Central. For the Jays, Mary Lukert, Jessica Gruber, trying to catch the numbers. There's Haley Scobie and Penn Batchelor and McKenna Haverkamp. All starters, I believe, for the Lady Jays. Thunder with the ball. Down by 3. There's a 3-ball from Hallie Holthouse. That one's too strong. Nice pass. Dip back in and right to Larkin, who dumps it in for the 2. Good save by Reagan Garrity. Nemaha Central down by 1. Scobie with the ball, near side. Now to Gruber. Batchelor. Holthouse nearly getting a pick there. Haverkamp with the ball. Kicks it out to Batchelor out high. Now it comes to the near side, Lukert. Now we have a 3-second call on Gruber in the lane. Turns it over to Nemaha Central. Larkin back to Dollinghouse. Now to Holthouse. Addie Holthouse with the ball. Brings it out high. Hallie near side. Back to Garrity. Into the middle. Larkin. Nice pass underneath to Addie Holthouse. Up with a shot. Couldn't get the fall, but a foul call will send Addie Holthouse to the free throw line. First foul on the Jays. Jessica Gruber called for her first personal. 2 free throws for Addie Holthouse, missing the first one. First free throws of the game for the Lady Thunder. Chance to tie it up here. They can make a free throw. That one in and out. Wouldn't go through. And now they're going to get a double dribble call on Hallie Scobie. Thunder get it underneath. Into Larkin. Back to Dollinghouse, but well timed hand into the passing lane from Lukert. Knocks it away out of bounds. Dollinghouse over to Hallie Holthouse. Back to Dollinghouse. Now brings it to the near side. Addie. Hallie. She'll try the open 3. That one's off the mark. Long rebound. Tracked down by the Jays. Haverkamp with the ball. Head to Scobie. Gets it handed off to Batchelor. Batchelor losing it. Picked up by Dollinghouse. Off to Larkin. Larkin had it poked away out of bounds by Batchelor. It'll stay with Nemaha Central. 15-14, Sabetha by 1. 6:02 to go here in the third quarter. Dollinghouse, Larkin, now to Halley. Halley Holthouse into Garrity. Garrity should pull up for that jump shot. It's partially blocked. Holthouse got the ball, but tipped away out of her hands. Batchelor with the ball. And there's going to be a foul call. This one's going to go against Addie Holthouse, and I will agree with that one. She kind of placed her hand on Batchelor and pushed her off balance. Addie Holthouse called for her second personal, first team. Billy Ruski will check in. Addie will come out. So Halley and Addie Holthouse both with 2 fouls each. Lukert. Off to Batchelor. Batchelor gets it down to Scobie. Now across the lane. Haverkamp. The open three on the wing. It's going to miss. Battle for the rebound. Grabbed by Gruber. Put back. Missed. Now still in the hands. Nope. Taken away by Ruski. Underneath. And a foul call on Mary Lukert. Lukert picks up her first personal, second team. Ruski ahead to Halley. Into the middle. Larkin back out. Halley goes to the baseline. Up with a shot. That's going to miss. Larkin battling for it. Halley comes out of there with it and loses it off her. Loses it out of bounds. Nemaha Central into the press. Her full court man. Lukert pushing up the floor. Jumper. Short. Grabbed by Garrity. Lukert coming up short on the jumper. And then we're going the other way. Halley Holthouse called for a travel. And from my viewpoint, that was not a travel. Jays with the ball. 1 point lead. Lukert. Good ball handler for Sabetha. Shot up. They're going to call a foul on the shot. Haverkamp will get a shoot two. They're going to call it on Addie Holthouse. It'll be her third. Second team. Haverkamp misses the first one. Garrity will check in as Addie Holthouse will come out. Second free throw from Haverkamp misses. Rebound goes to Larkin. Good box out on Hayden. Pass up the floor, finds Ruski. Now Larkin down the lane, gives it off to Garrity, back out. Ruski in. Kicks off to Dollinghouse, now to Halley. Dollinghouse to Ruski. Garrity. Tip ball taken away by Mary Lukert. And Lukert pulls up for the jumper. Jays back up by 3. Dollinghouse in the lane, trying to pass it off and bumped. No foul call, and the Jays with the ball going the other way. Passing ahead for Scobie, off her hands, out of bounds. .30 and counting. There's another bad pass up the floor. Nemaha Central is hurting themselves with making bad choices, bad passes, turning the ball over. Hayden with the ball. Now we got a timeout call by head coach Nate Bauman. He'll take their first timeout, a full one, with 3:10 to go here in the third. You're watching SCTV.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends, a place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. I'd like to recognize some sponsors for SCTV. We have First Heritage Bank, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, and Nemaha Valley Community Hospital. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us and helping bring local programming to the community. Please get out and visit our sponsors. Thank them for what they do. (17-14). Both teams with one field goal in this quarter. Jays with the ball, having taken their first time out of the game. Both teams with 4 timeouts apiece now. Haverkamp coming into the near side, gives it off to, I thought I was going to get off to Lukert. Now to Scobie. Scobie double team, back off to Haverkamp. Haverkamp going to the far wing. Now it's going to be Blue Jay ball. They're going to say it was Honeyman who knocked it out of her hands into the official. Lukert nearly losing it to Ruski. Gruber in the lane, trying to pass down low to Lukert, cutting to the basket, missing her out of bounds. Dollinghouse brings it up the floor. Gives it off to Honeyman. Bad pass again. Throws it right down at her feet. Off her legs and out of bounds. Honeyman stepping in and deflecting the ball out of bounds. Into Lukert. Going to call a foul on Ruski. Her second, third team. Hallie Holthouse will come in for Cammie Dollinghouse. Throw it in deep to Lukert. Now they're going to get Larkin with the foul. Larkin with her first, fourth team. Hayden gets it into Batchelor. Giving it up to Lukert. Down the lane, kicks out. Hayden for three, short. Rebound, Hallie. Brings it to Honeyman. Back to Hallie. Now to Honeyman. To Larkin. Out to Ellie Ruski for three. Rattled in a three. And we're tied at 17. Minute 40 to go. Third quarter. Lukert down the floor, kicks to the corner. Hayden will drive in, kicking across the floor to the wing. Partially blocked shot, grabbed by Gruber. Shot up. That one's going to miss. Tipped out into the hands of Batchelor. Now over to Lukert. She'll try the three from the ring. That one wing's going to miss, and into Larkin's hands. Head to Hallie Holthouse. Thunder with a chance to take a lead back here. A minute 11 and counting. Larkin in the lane. Back out. Ruski will try another three. That one's going to be short. Honeyman grabs the loose ball, kicking it out. Hallie, she'll try a three of her own. That one's short as well, but grabbed by the Jays. Under a minute to go here in the third. Pass ahead to Gruber, open down the floor. Now kicks it back out, over to the wing, shot up, missed. Hallie Holthouse with the ball. Gets it over to Ellie Ruski. Now out to Larkin on the wing. 38 seconds and counting. Into the middle. Garrity down low. Larkin to the glass. Fouled from behind. Count the shot. Larkin with her second field goal and a hand one opportunity. The Thunder taking the lead. 19-17. Fouls on number 15, Hallie Scobie. Her first, third team. Carly Harder checks in to the game, as well as Leah Lukert. Free throw from Ella Larkin. Back iron too strong. Tipped out of bounds. That's going to go to Nemaha Central. It should. It looked like it went off the hands of Leah Lukert. Lady Thunder 0 for 3 from the free throw line in this game. They lead by 2. Addie Holthouse back on the floor. Playing with 3 fouls. Trying to steal some time in there for her. Larkin pulls up for the jumper. Good for Ella Larkin. 6 points in the third quarter for Ella Larkin. The Thunder up 21-17. 4-point lead. Double team around the corner. Almost taken away. Hayden trying to throw it off the legs of Hallie Holthouse out of bounds, but Holthouse nearly getting a hold of it and keeping it in play. But 11.3 to go here in the third quarter. Hayden finds Batchelor. Now they're going to feed it down low. Taken away by Larkin. Push it up the floor. 4 seconds. Ellie Ruski. Honeyman. She'll try a three. It's going to be short. Garrity up with a shot. Not in time. Just needed an extra fraction of a second to get a shot up there, but it was off the mark. 21-17. Nemaha Central leads the Jays, outscoring them 6-2 in the third. Outscoring them 9-2 in the third quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Recognize some more sponsors for our station. We have SBS Insurance, Farm Bureau Insurance, United Bank and Trust, Elk State Bank, and S&S Automotive and Towing. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. 3A Sub-State will be held in Marysville this year. They'll host Concordia, ACCHS, Hiawatha, Minneapolis, Riley County, Sabetha, and Nemaha Central. 3A Sub-State will start February 27th and go through March 4th with the winner of the Sub-State moving on to the state tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas the following week. Jays with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Nemaha Central with the lead, 21-17. Lukert down the lane, kicks out. Hayden for 3 in the corner. That one's short. Grabbed by Haverkamp. Up with a shot blocked by Holthouse. Holthouse taking it away. And a foul call on number 3, McKenna Haverkamp. No, they say no foul call. It was Holthouse stepping out of bounds. It looked like a push there that made her go out of bounds, but Jays maintain possession. Batchelor over to Lukert. Mary Lukert feeds it into Gruber. Back out. The Batchelor out high. Man defense from the Lady Thunder. Gruber kicks off to Batchelor. Now they give it up to Lukert. Mary Lukert drives, steps back, pulls up for the shot. Off the glass, missing. Larkin grabbing the rebound. needing some help now. Gets it over to Cammie Dollinghouse. Dollinghouse through defenders, gets fouled by Alexia Hayden. Alexia Hayden with her second personal. Fourth team foul on the Jays. Addie Holthouse with the ball. Is up to Larkin. Now back to Addie. Dollinghouse gives it off to Addie. He'll set it up out high. 7 minutes to go in the game. Garrity out high. Now to Hallie Holthouse near wing. Into the middle. Shot up from Larkin. Trying to get to the ball. Gruber had her boxed out. Larkin going to be called for the foul. Larkin with her second personal. That's the 5th team on the Thunder. Avercamp looking to get the pass in. Gets it into Hayden. Alexia Hayden. Gets it across half court. Guarded by Dollinghouse. Gets it off to Lukert. Lukert with the ball, driving to the baseline, double teamed, has to turn back into the middle, finds Gruber or Haverkamp up with a shot partially blocked into the hands of Larkin. Larkin up the middle of the floor, down the lane, trying to go up with a shot. A blocking foul called on the Jays. Larkin, not sure if she'll shoot 2 here. Fouls on number 22, Jessica Gruber, her second. 5th team, non-shooting foul. Averkamp comes out. Scobie checks in. Reagan Garrity comes out of the game. Ellie Ruski in. Dollinghouse, Larkin, Addie Holthouse, and Hallie Holthouse on the floor for Nemaha Central. They throw it out to Ellie Ruski. Over to Hallie. Back to Ellie. Hallie. She'll try the 3. That one's going to miss. Rebound goes to Lukert. Lukert slowing it up. 6 minutes to go in the game. Lukert pulls up for the jumper. And it's good for Lukert. A timeout, 30-second timeout called by Nate Bauman for the Jays. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
Jays with 3 timeouts left. 1:30 and 2 fulls. Nemaha Central with 4 timeouts, having only used 1 30-second timeout. Thunder with the ball, leading by 2. Ruski to Addie Holthouse. Now to Cammie. Dollinghouse brings it over to Allie Holthouse. Ellie Ruski out high. Now to the corner. Larkin into the middle. High post. Holthouse pulls up for the jumper. Good. Addie Holthouse with 7 points in the game. And the Nemaha Central with the full court man defense. Lukert brings it across the half court line. Lukert will drive, pass in the middle, off Scobie's hands. Scobie's hands and out of bounds. Pass down the floor, looking for Larkin, too strong, and off Thunder. The Thunder hands out of bounds. Too many turnovers in this game. (23-19) Nemaha Central. Lukert with the ball. Goes to the wing, pulls up for 3, and good. for Mary Lukert, her first three-pointer of the game. 11 points for her. It's 23-22. There's a steal, almost stolen out of bounds. Penn Batchelor getting her hands on it. Garrity will head in. Addie Holthouse will come out. 4:39 to play, 23-22. Mary Lukert will come out. Leah Lukert will check in for her. Allie Holthouse with the ball. Larkin. Now over to Ellie Ruski. Larkin from the free throw line. That one's going to miss. Garrity battling for the rebound. Gruber there to take it away. Clear the board. Now off to Hayden. Hayden across half court. Gets it to Gruber. Now off to Batchelor. Hayden with the ball. Now out to Gruber. Gives it up to Batchelor on the far wing. Under 4 to play. Double team off to Gruber. Gruber to the glass for 2. Cheska Gruber with her first field goal of the game. Gives the Jays the lead, 24-23. Dallinghouse now to Ruski. Ruski goes for the baseline. Shot up, misses. Rebound grabbed by Sabetha. A 1-point lead and the ball. Leah Lukert over to Hayden. Off to Scobie. Now to Leah Lukert. Down low, Scobie up with a shot. Fouled, couldn't get it to fall. Nemaha Central called for their 6th team foul. This one will be charged to Cammie Dallinghouse. Her first. So Haley Scobie will shoot 2 free throws. Misses that one. Neither team shooting free throws very well tonight. Nemaha Central 0 for 3. Sabetha is at this point 1 of 5 with another free throw to come. Addie Holthouse checks in. Ellie Ruski comes out. Second free throw is good. Jays with a 2-point lead. Larkin to Holthouse. Allie Holthouse out high, gives it up to Addie. Allie here to the near side. Larkin. Down the low post, low corner, back out high. Larkin into the middle. Garrity up with a shot. No foul call on Gruber, who hit her right on the arms. The Blue Jays take it away. Hayden gives it off to Lukert. And there's a travel call they missed right in front of the official. Batchelor traveling with the ball. Now they're going to do a call there, a makeup call, I think that is. They realize they missed it. Goes back to Nemaha Central, inbound in front of the Sabetha bench. A full timeout called by Nemaha Central. 2:34 to play. So the Blue Jays lead by 2. We'll take a break.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, Kasasa Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, he just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa Checking at Community National Bank.
(25-23), Sabetha leading by 2. Just over 2.5 minutes to play in this game. Lady Thunder undefeated so far this season, 5-0. looking to keep it perfect here through the December schedule. Need to come up with some more points to take a lead. Addie Holthouse with the ball. Over to Cammie on the wing. Garrity out high. Down to Hallie. Into the middle. Larkin. They're going to call a holding foul on the Jays. Number 30, Penn Batchelor, I believe, is who that is called on. It'll be her second. 6th team foul. So any foul after this point should result in a trip to a free throw line. Back to Dollinghouse in the corner. Now out to Larkin. An open three for her. Good for Ella Larkin. 11 points on the evening. The Thunder back on top, 26-25. Lukard with the ball. 2 minutes to play. Hayden. Off to Gruber. Now over to Mary Lukard. Lukard drives into the lane, floats the shot, off the glass, and good for Mary Lukard. Lukard with 7 points here in the fourth quarter. There's Larkin in the lane, shot up, misses. Battle for the rebound, grabbed by Holthouse. Shot up too strong. Larkin with the rebound and a foul on the putback attempt. Goes against Jessica Gruber. Gruber picks up her third, 7th team. Larkin will shoot 2. Thunder need free throws. They haven't hit any yet so far this evening. They get their first one there. Tied at 27. Second free throw. That one a little flat, misses. Rebound goes to the Jays. Timeout called by Sabetha as Nemaha Central had her double team there. 30-second timeout. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. I'd like to recognize some sponsors for SCTV. We have Sailor Insurance, United Methodist Church, Rainbow Communications, Water Conditioning of Seneca, and St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Please get out and visit them. Lady Thunder have it tied up at 27 with 1:23 to play. Sabetha with the ball. Jays have 2 full timeouts left. Nemaha Central with 3. They get it into Hayden. Hayden. Over to Lukard. Cross half court to Penn Batchelor. Batchelor back to Lukard. Lukard. Crossover in the lane. Kicks out. Hayden for 3 in the corner. Is going to miss. Rebound, Addie Holthouse. Pass it ahead to Dollinghouse. Now into the middle. Larkin. Now back out. Holthouse. Wasn't there. Now to Hallie. They get it to Addie. Cammie Dollinghouse on the far wing. Garrity. Hallie Holthouse. Will rotate back out high. 37 seconds. They're going to give up to Addie Holthouse. Reset their offense. Garrity brings it to Hallie Holthouse on the near side. Now back to Garrity. In the middle, Larkin. Back out to Cammie Dollinghouse. Skip pass to Hallie. Timeout called by head coach Haddon Hilchin with 18.5 seconds left to play in this game. There'll be a full timeout. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience a family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Big 7 league standings for the girls. Riverside is currently 6-0 on the season. Nemaha Central 5-0 coming into this game. Sabetha is sitting at number 3 at 3-2 overall. Hiawatha 3-3. Holton 2-3. Overall records: Riverside 4-0 in league play. Nemaha Central 3-0. Sabetha 2-1. Hiawatha 1-2. Holton 1-2. Those are your top standings there in the Big 7 girls side of the standings. Up next for Nemaha Central, they will start play back up in January on the 6th to get Jeff West at home, and then they'll have Riverside at home on the 10th. Dollinghouse with the ball, holding it out high. They're going to play for the last shot here. Cammie Dollinghouse comes to the near side, 8 seconds. Now over to Addie Holthouse, down to the middle. Larkin comes up with a shot, bounces around, falls through, it goes through with less than a second. Time expires. Nemaha Central gets the last shot to go through and wins the game, 29-27. Larkin, that ball got up there and bounced on the front of that rim a couple times before it decided to shift its balance into the center of the rim and through. Scoring in this game for Nemaha Central, or for starting off with the Sabetha Lady Jays. 1 point for McKenna Haverkamp. 1 of 4 free throw shooting from the night. Mary Lukert leading her team in scoring, has 13 points on the evening. Field goal in each of the first 3 quarters, and then had 7 more points in the fourth. Haley Scobie with 6 points on the night. 5 points in the first half, 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the second half. Jessica Gruber with 2 points on the evening. Penn Batchelor with a deuce as well. And Alexa Hayden with a tray in the third quarter. For Nemaha Central, Ellie Ruski with 3 in the third quarter, 3 ball. Ella Larkin leading her team in scoring with 14 points on the night, and she was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Addie Holthouse finishes with 7 points, 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Cammie Dollinghouse with a 3 ball in the third quarter. Reagan Garrity put a deuce in the first. And Nemaha Central getting the win here this evening over Sabetha, 29-27. Again, up next for the Nemaha Central after the Christmas break here. They'll have a couple weeks off, and they'll pick back up on the 6th of January. That'll be the first Friday in January. They'll be at home against Jeff West, and then they'll have another home game against Riverside on the 10th. The first back-to-back games, home games for Nemaha Central to start the January part of the schedule. Lady Thunder go 6-0 on the season now, and are your 3A number 4th ranked team in the state of Kansas. The Sabetha Lady Jays go to an even out at 500 with a 3-3 record. Up next will be the boys' game. I'm Mike Stahlbomber calling it for you. Billy O on the camera, Caleb Ridenour with the production work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.